is filled with that vapor stuff. Don't breathe it in or
Oh, you smacked him right into my sword, didn't you? No, that's what I mean. No, you bitch slapped him and it made his face turn so that my sword made a full connect onto his face. No, right there for some reason I did a shoulder charge, but I guess he was doing a grab bite, so I got stuck in that, like, grab animation thing.
Hey, are you checking out the food? Are you checking out the food? I hope so.
Damn.
What did you say?
Where the fuck am I going? Oh shit, I had.
Hey, partner. How about we
Hey
head to the
Antonio,
research base and take a break?
Oh, so Jadon.
what's up? I'm about to start live streaming.
Put it on what? On this?
Yeah, I'm about to start playing that.
Alright. Have you played yet?
Nope.
Then how am I supposed to play with you?
Why don't you just start over?
I can't. I don't want to start all over.
Yeah, even if you did, when me and my buddies got the game at the same time, it's fucking because of that damn cutscene bullshit. It's kind of like you're by yourself for the first hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why I was like, I'm hoping you had started earlier.
Nah, I was fighting my OBS. Like, I gotta find a good picture for it so I can make a thumbnail.
Yeah,
Come
sure.
here, boy. Come on, come to the trap. There's no trap hidden over here in the grass. Come over here.
Dang,
Good
bro.
boy. Go to sleep.
It sounds fun, bro. Like, the way you guys are making it, it sounds fun.
Especially fun too, even when you're dying. Like if a monster's chasing your ass, your guy's just doing high pump, high legs, and the monster's chasing you like fuck, 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 fuck.
Basically.
Bro, after I live stream this, I feel like I'm gonna be like watching my live streams like all the time. Bro, I'm like so excited to start playing. How old are you guys?
It would suck even more if the weapons looked even cooler than they used to be. Like they really toned down the weapon looks.
How old are you guys?
26.
19.
I'm 30.
Jedi, stop lying, boy. Lying ass.
I am.
Alright, what was I
I'm
gonna
30,
do?
y'all.
What was supposed to return to the research base?
Bro, I'm trying to find a good picture for a thumbnail.
Hey Bacon.
Oh, I like this. I like this picture. They got dinosaurs in this game too?
Have we met?
Basically.
That's pretty much monsters, yeah. It's
Yeah.
monsters of Monster Hunter.
Oh, they just call them monsters. I guess.
Yeah.
Dinosaur basically is.
The most dinosaurs, honestly, are mostly the herbivore ones. Like you got the Aptonoth, which is like the Paraphilosopus, the one with the big horn on the back of its head, and then the Aptonoth kind of look between like a Stegosaurus and an Ankylosaurus. And the other games, it was like Brachynus or whatever. It was like a Brachiosaurus, like. Oh, like everyone keeps calling Anjanath T-Rex, but I think Glavenus was so much more T-Rex-ish than the fucking Anjanath, and Devil Joe is too. But we're gonna get Devil Joe. I'd love to see fucking Glavenus in this, though.
Okay, so is it a story game or is it just a multiplayer game?
Oh yeah, all the DLC monsters are gonna be free. Devil Joe is actually coming by the end of this month.
Can you tame a monster?
No.
And we're supposed to get Savage Devil Joe, I guess, down the
So you
line
can't
too.
tame a monster, it's like you just have to kill them?
Kill them or you trap them or capture them.
Yeah.
What happens if you trap them?
And you pretty much get more materials out of it, more quest rewards too. The monster shows up in your thing, but sometimes only certain parts can be getting from a carve. And by killing the monster, like you only get certain bones or certain things like that if you carve.
I'm gonna be like, I'm the Dragonborn. I used to love Skyrim, like, I think it was back in 2016. Like, for me, Skyrim, like, it was so hard for me to get into it. But then one day I was like, you know what, I really want to just get down. And, like, I just love the grind of just, like...
Oh, yeah. See, with that one, what I really liked with that, like I wish a lot more games did henceforth, was just the way it leveled. So if you just work on this, you didn't have to spend skill points and all that to really fucking delve into a tree. You just had to start sneaking more, pickpocketing more, or whatever you were doing to like, raise the skill. I still enjoy it, though. Honestly, I play The Witcher 3 a lot more because I just like I'm more story driven.
Was too boring for me.
It's very slow in the beginning, dude. But the story and the characters, like once you get a couple hours in, it fucking that's why people compare shit. All future game releases, a lot people compare it to The Witcher 3 instead of Skyrim and all those other games now.
Hey, question: what's
Like,
the
reason. And the DLC, like they released. Each DLC, they released 2 DLCs. Each one by itself was at least another 10 to 15 hours of just story. Besides all the extra grinding and equipment and other stuff that you get out of it. And they were only $10. And now you can buy like both of them for $10 or $15, or they come with the game. It's the full game itself now.
Like I have it. Like I have it on my
And
Xbox.
they even released they released free extra execution animations for your combat, free costumes, free skins, all that other shit, free gear.
Yo. Yeah, same. Like I swear, like I mean, it was like I didn't know.
What was it? Was it like the combat or like
the
monster?
The monsters I was fighting were hard as hell, bro. Like I fought some like like that Aqua dude from Hellboy.
Did you pick the Blood and Bone or something? Because especially because
since it came out, like
when if you don't pick like the first or second one. Blood and Bone really is for those who've played other Witcher games, like I have, where you really gotta drink your potions and shit, and you really gotta prepare for each quest boss and certain monster encounters. Like you can't go in. It's all about prep and thinking. That's what the Witcher universe is all about, because it's pretty much medieval Polish, and if you've actually looked. Like out of all medieval like fantasy like stories, mythologies and shit, Poland's the most fucked up.
So is Monster Hunter like that? Where you're like before you go out into the woods,
Monster Hunter knows what it is and can make fun of itself. Like they added the Wiggler head in this one, but in other ones too. Like they get ridiculous. You play if you had the dual blades, you could have big ass giant drumsticks and fucking fight monsters with drumsticks, or like I had a hunting horn that was a fucking cat's head, and when you played it, it meowed. Like they have serious monsters in this. Some of the elder boss fights and all that, they get serious and all that. But like they're not afraid to have fun. Like you can go into the gathering hub, you can get drunk with your friends, arm wrestle. Like it's a lot of camaraderie. Like that's one thing. Since there's no PvP, the Monster Hunter community is almost always welcoming and most likely to help out other people.
What do you think I should call my live stream?
Hold on. The other guy that hasn't talked in a while. What was your question?
Oh, I forgot completely. Oh, wrong person.
Answer.
Torrent Sax?
As I thought.
Antonio.
Inferno Sax. You want to try when you're fighting like regular Anjanath, you want to break like his throat.
Antonio.
And capture. It's also a reward you can get from capture.
What was name the live stream? I want to make it something clever, but something like if someone's looking for Monster Hunter, they'll be like, oh, let me click on that. I can't think of anything. Because I don't know anything about the game.
I don't know. Wyvern porn.
Like the way I title my videos, like I try to make them all like funny, like.
Could make him click.
I try to make them. Not clickbait, but something like clickbait.
Monster Hunter, Cooler Yaku, I'm coming for you.
Give him a boss name that don't.
Or something. Don't need to think about this.
Just think, what's the hardest boss to solo, and just name it that.
How about this? How about noob? Okay, how about addictive Viagra taker hops on Monster Hunters? I don't know.
Monster Hunter OG. Monster Hunter. I don't even fucking know.
Hey, partner.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm the Dragonborn.
There you go, Dragonborn of Dragon. Whatever.
Dragonborn hops on Monster Hunter World. Bet. Oh shit. Dragon. Is Dragonborn one word or two words?
One.
Dragonborn.
Oh god, Hut Legiana? What the fuck?
Hops.
Don wanted to see this. Let me invite him back to the party. I am. My flight. I have to leave. I have to. I have to, cause I have to go to my flight at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be on.
Dragon.
Because technically, when you look, almost every single monster is technically a subspecies of wyvern, which is a subspecies of dragon.
Partner.
Palumu?
Hey there.
Bro, if I could Photoshop this helmet
What is it?
on,
Oh,
let me
is
see
that
how to
your
Photoshop.
optional thing, Arena?
Oh, I got a
How
charm.
to
Oh, how do I get a charm?
Photoshop.
Did I
Oh,
just
the
get
charm. Oh, what? From the quest reward?
one? Elder Melda.
Oh.
How do?
Oh, normally, yeah, it's certain optional charm. Yeah, it could either give you a basic charm necklace, or it could just give you a charm jewel that you can slot into something.
Yeah, what weapons do you like to use? By the way.
My dude.
I'm great sword.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I love great sword.
Great sword, and when I have the resources and money, hunting horn. Because hunting horn is a fucking expensive weapon to use, because you need to have so many different versions for different monsters.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out how to edit a helmet on. Like, I'm not good with Photoshop. My dude, is he hitting the ball?
Maybe.
My dude's hitting a bong and playing video games. That's live.
Cierra
How'd
de
you meet
Puerta.
these dudes, Antonio?
What's up?
This is a community party.
It was a community party. If you know how that works,
I don't know
John.
what that is.
Pretty much when you join a community, especially like I joined the big ones for certain games I like, so people can go into that community and start a party through it. So anybody in that huge community, it's kind of like a group, kind of like a Facebook group. If you think about it, like this one has like 10 or like a couple thousand people in it, and I picked it because it almost always has like 5 to 10 or plus more parties in it. Like right now, it's got like 20 parties going. So there's like always someone to hop on. Like I have one for honor that, well, since that one's going down, but that one still always has like 1 or 2 parties going on.
What's a good charm to make?
Because a lot of times, because the way me and my friends' work schedule's fucked up, like we can only get like maybe a couple days where our schedules line up, and sometimes we won't even be playing video. Sometimes we won't play video games. We'll choose to hang out in real life. So I just make random.
So random people can just join this party anytime.
Yeah,
Basically.
unless it's full, and we have a cap block set to it. Then until someone leaves, then someone else can hop in.
Oh gosh, I want to make this armor now.
Which one?
The Bond armor.
Oh, the Radabon.
Yeah.
All of his weapons are sleep too. So if you want sleep
So
status,
do you fight humans too, maybe?
No.
Dang.
Well, pretty much with the Monster Hunter mythos, human civilization was pretty much it more advanced to the point of where we are now. But because when you in this world, the Elder Dragons are pretty much were revered as gods because they have high intelligence. Like, since we're not trying to kill them, like they can actually communicate and all that. So, but pretty much the advanced civilization was starting to make war machines, and what they did was they ended up taking a bunch of random pieces of Eldermonts, of Elder Dragons, and they made this giant bioweapon, and they called it and the Elder Dragons just called it the Abomination. And the Elder Dragons actually grouped up, and they wiped the human civilization down to like pockets full of populations, and human civilization just barely managed to come back.
Dragon, whatever.
And
you know that quest?
Humans were so.
No, go ahead.
Oh, and when humans were so decimated by this because they were the leaders, the Wyverians, which are like the elf-looking people in this, they live thousands of years. They're pretty much, they are teaching the humans and other races the balance between civilization and nature, so that's why like we don't really advance too much further. We're kind of trying to keep in balance with nature because we don't want to go too far because the Elder Dragons will fuck us up again. But we also fight the.
The only reason the Elder Dragons fucked us up is we tried to create our own Elder Dragon by ripping apart other dead Elder Dragons and putting them back together.
That's what I told them, the Abomination. They called it the Abomination, yeah. I told them about that. It was, well, no one really knows because it's never been in a game to fight or anything, but it was. But it wasn't really the comp. I don't think they really. No, they don't really. It doesn't really talk anything about the prowess of what it was in combat. It was just the aspect of the Elder, because Elder Dragons are sentient. They're smarter than us.
Dang.
Pretty much, and they look. What if all of a sudden a different race showed up and they took parts of thousands of humans, put them together to create some giant zombie golem of death? That's what the Elder Dragons were thinking, like, these creatures are fucked up. Like, they're killing our own kind, but not only just killing our own kind, because they understand if you kill one of their kind for defense or for territory, they're fine with that, because that's all in the balance of nature. But what humans were doing, creating the Abomination, the Elder Dragons, no, we can't stand for this, and they fucking grouped together and wiped us out. Almost to the point. So they pretty much reset humanity back to the Stone Ages, and the Wyverians helped build us up to this point.
So are we gonna try to defeat the Elder Dragon?
No, we're still trying to keep balance. What this one is about, discovering this new world and why the Elder Dragons come here, because they migrate here about every 10 years. Like, this is the first time there's really been a story. Otherwise, in all the other Monster Hunters, it's just a bunch of text. Very little story.
Other Monster Hunters?
Yeah,
dude, this is technically Monster Hunter 5.
Oh,
but they didn't say that because a lot of people wouldn't jump in because they're like, oh my god, I gotta play all the other Monster Hunters.
So I don't need to play all the other ones to get the story?
No. They originally started on PlayStation 2, then it went to PSP, then it's been on the DS and Nintendo systems for like the last 10 years. And now it finally came back home to PlayStation. Like, Devil Joe? Oh, you do not understand Devil Joe.
Fuck Devil Joe. Fuck him.
You know.
No. Okay, so Devil Joe is basically Basilgeuse. Take everything you hate about Basilgeuse, it's Devil Joe.
But on land farm.
Yeah. Yeah,
yes, it's just pure dragon element.
Oh yeah, and you have to bring dung pods or he will fuck you up. Dung pods are so important during the fight.
He'll eat any tainted trap poison meat, but also if you cut off his tail, he will eat his own fucking tail before you have a chance to carve it to get health back.
Yeah,
and all other monsters really do that, but he will eat his own tail before he'll swallow his own tail before he'll let you carve it.
Oh yeah, not only that, but he has a second form called Savage Devil Joe that is 10 times worse and 10 times more powerful. You think Pink Rathian is bad? Dude, wait for Savage Devil Joe. That shit is gonna fuck you up. No, he's probably not gonna have the best, but he's gonna be disgusting. Like, No, I don't want to. I don't want to go through it again. Okay, so like I played the older Monster Hunters. I remember getting up to high rank, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then Pickle Joe comes in, and that boy. Oh God, the PTSD, man.
Can I customize how my character looks?
Yeah, you can customize it.
Alright, I'm gonna make
He's
my.
gonna give you as much as He's gonna give you as much as any other monster would. It's just how he fights is the really hard part.
I'm gonna make me a light skin
Very
Antonio.
Do it. Oh my god,
Alright,
dude.
Antonio, I'm about to start live streaming, man.
All
Hey, I
right, do
appreciate
it.
all the info, y'all.
Oh yeah. The
Wait, who's doing
Abominational
it?
Monster. He was actually when they created the Abomination, it was actually half man, half Elder Dragon. So, yeah, it wasn't a full-on Elder Dragon. They made it in the gist of a man. They wanted to create guards that would topple anything. So that's how they were able to control it. And it's also speculated that Valsa Hawk, one of the dead Elder Dragons, is actually the Abomination. Speculated.
Imagine seeing for
Hey,
Alice in
Antonio,
this
do you
game.
play with new people every day, or do you always play with the same people?
Sometimes it's like I said, my work schedule is fucked up, so it's whoever's on is on.
How long have you known Antonio?
Literally,
Uh,
just met. We just met.
An hour ago.
Right now, we known each other since for an hour.
The memories, man, the memories.
I must cherish them.
Remember
Antonio, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Wow, that's hot.
I'm gonna keep farming. What's his face? God damn, I've been
There's
farming
no, I
all
hope there's
day.
no in-game purchases.
Adjanath. There's not.
The only in-game purchases are like cosmetic items or emotes, pretty much.
Are the cosmetic items good?
Yeah, like it'll be skins. Like it won't give you any stats or boosts. Like the pre-order thing was the samurai skin. Like no matter what armor set you wear, you just put the skin on and it just overlap over everything and make you look like the samurai.
Oh man, I'm about to sneeze.
And pretty much all the free DLC, it's the same for everybody. You have to go do the quest and still grind out the monster for the special armor or the thing for the event. Like, you can't just buy your way into it. That's the thing. The loot boxes in this game spit shit at you and try to kill you and take 40 minutes. That's why these are the loot boxes and you're behind.
Alright, well, I'm about to start playing.
Oh,
Appreciate
dude,
all the good
fucking.
info.
Dude, if
Well,
this game had
let's see if
microtransactions,
you
I'd
like
buy it.
if you like Skyrim. It's not as advanced as Skyrim, but you're probably gonna spend a good amount of time just customizing your guy right now.
Oh yeah, my dude about to look lit.
Like, cause you can change individual eye colors. Like I got like I got a dark blue eye for one, and then like a fucking bright red one for the other one and shit. And I was customizing beards and shit. Like I literally spent an hour. I almost spent an hour customizing my dude, and I almost never see him behind the helmets.
Peace out, y'all.
Alright, see you. Hey, Don, you try to help me get these fangs?
I gotta fight high rank Anjanath. I'm not trying to farm low rank. I'm sorry.
Shit.
I gotta upgrade my bow so I can kill Kieran real fast.
Oh, I have that quest now, the one that you want me to fight, that one dude.
What one?
Or
Dude?
that one wyvern. Fuck, let me Legiana.
Legiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, his bow is really good. Like, it's super fucking good. So, yeah. And it looks really great. It's probably one of the best looking bows in the game. Yeah, it's the ice one. It looks amazing. Like, it has aesthetics for days. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta farm Leggy on so I can upgrade it. I gotta get his gem.
What? If you're not doing anything, you should just join me and help me out, you know? Just be a nigga, just help me out. I don't take the edge of death again. Yes, I need those fangs, bro. I've been trying to get those fangs for like 2 hours already, and it's not happening.
You probably have them. It's just you're too dumb.
No, no. I've been trying to craft this new weapon. It says I need 3 of them. I had 2, but I used it to craft my armor first.
Yeah,
He's
like, I
been
don't see how
he's been getting the fangs, not me.
Yep. What do you need help with? Hey, why'd you call me a spoon? I didn't insult your fucking language. I'm gonna slap your dong for that. Yeah, I'm gonna slap the dong. Don't that hey,
Okay.
that's
That's a little too
well,
far now.
yeah, that's
Oh God.
oh, okay. I've never.
He's about to rape
Oh
your
God.
dog now. Just chill.
Yeah, his fang's only 3 star. You should have had a fucking thing.
He said he's gonna rape your palico dying. How do you feel?
Don't touch my kneecap. It's my kneecap. Leave him alone. No. No, stop. That's gay. You're gay. LOL, your mom gay.
You big gay.
Yeah, your mom gay. Your mom big gay. No, she big gay. She huge
She
gay.
big gay.
Very gay. No, you. Oh, okay.
God.
Oh, yeah. I only understood window from what you said. I'm sorry. I've never had a British man or an English man fucking say he's going to rape me before. This is a new experience. This is thrilling content, guys.
So I'm the real deal. I'm a proper rapist. What is this? If you join my game, you'll like my name of my character.
No one cares about your fucking booty cheeks character. It's a stupid name.
No, it's
It's a
not.
stupid name. Yes.
No, it's not. Yes. It's fine.
Yeah, that's me.
See? Who's it? There's a Mexican in the party? I haven't heard one yet.
What? I'm not even close. Nope.
I am Puerto Rican.
Nope.
I'm actually Puerto Rican.
Dying's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
You got it all
What's
mixed
up?
up.
Is that supposed to be racist or like I'm trying
to.
I mean, no, you can vastly tell the difference. There's a big difference between Mexican and Puerto Rican. You know, he was just like someone in here is Hispanic, and then he was like Puerto Rican. I was like, I'm Puerto Rican, and then he was like, oh, no offense. And he's like, no offense, but I can't tell you guys apart. And it's like it's very. What? No, you were talking about how like fucking how if you put all of us together, you couldn't tell us apart. I have no idea what you're saying. I'm completely lost here, honestly. Yeah, I'm actually
lost
confused
as
because
well.
you went on some other shit. I'm not calling you a racist. I'm just lost. I'm like. Okay. Do you need help? Are you drunk right now? Are you drunk right now? Do you need some help? You just told. What? Okay. All right. This is a day. I don't want you to fuck me. I really don't.
I don't. He's gonna mindfuck you.
All right. Then I'm gonna wear my Christian chat circle belt. No, my Christian chat server belt. It protects me from all naughty things. No, man. As long as I pray to the Lord Tachanka, I'm safe. Lord Tachanka.
You know you can't beat Lord Chanka. Do you not know?
No one can beat Lord Tachanka. No, you. No, you can't touch our Lord. Our Lord shall destroy you.
Our Lord and
He's
Savior has
stronger
a
than
shield
you ever know.
and an imprint.
Alright, then good. Then you please our Lord. If you don't, then we're coming for you. I just have to ask one question. Are you drunk right now?
He's British, so it's a good possibility.
I mean, it sounds like he has a disability.
What?
I'm so lost.
I've never been this confused talking to a British person. A thousand years before. So Romans.
Before
so
what?
Romans was British people? Romans were British? Is that what you're saying? Or... I don't know. Are you so... I feel like you're talking about For Honor right now, and I don't appreciate that.
Should I just kick this fool? Or no? You enjoying this? Okay, we had enough.
He didn't even have. I looked through all of his games. He didn't even have Monster Hunter.
He said he was downloading it.
He was what?
He said he was downloading it. I couldn't understand him, honestly.
I couldn't either.
I don't know. I said someone would say he was drinking. I was like, it's British. It's a good possibility. And then he started talking about 1,000 years or something. I was like, what?
I was so lost.
I was like, I thought he was like, you're being racist. I was like, no. I was like, actually, if it's a compliment, it was like, I know a couple. One of my best friends growing up, his family's British. And once we got old enough to drink and we hung out with his grandparents, they put us to shame. And my God, his grandfather was a beast.
His grandfather was a beast.
His grandmother too. Both of them fucking came straight over. They were fucking real immigrants. Like fucking. I was like, holy shit. And I was like, when I was like this, and it was like, yeah. It was like, I don't know, Irish and English really could have a good English drinking game. Like it could be a good contest in the Olympics. It's like that's why I like Beer Fest. Beer Fest should be in the Olympics. I love that movie. Me, I prefer the ganja. Cause I work a lot and I don't like having to deal with a fucking headache and all the other bullshit when I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to work in the kitchen. So I get stoned off my ass and then I feel perfectly fine in the morning.
How do you even work in a restaurant? That shit is so terrible, it's not even funny.
It's like decent pay. Actually, they have really good coverage for health insurance and dental. The dental is really good.
You always gotta check your teeth.
Well, my teeth are fucked up too. That was one of the big things. Like my teeth, I didn't have insurance for a while.
I was really surprised on his whole racist thing. That fucked me up too. I was like, what are you talking about Latinos for?
Yeah, that whole Latino Mexican thing got me confused. I don't know what he was trying to get to.
So you were confused. That was the very beginning. You were confused from that.
Me.
You were like so for the last 10-15 minutes you're like, the fuck is going on with these people?
Like he accused me of being.
Like, and then he was like defending himself like he wasn't a racist, but then he called like every like Hispanic Latino person.
You might be part of the British Defense League.
Yeah.
That's like the KKK of Britain, I hear. That's the world of Monster Hunter. Pretty much, because like when people
we die all the time. We just be dead. There's like there's no point.
Yeah, well, I think one of the things isn't because the Sapphire Star, they're underneath. They're in their sun's a blue star, so they're like planets. Their sun's nearing closer to its supernova stage where it's going to explode, which explains the advanced human civilization and all that. But I'm wondering, like, if the radiation from that just affects them differently, so their bones are denser. That's why you're able to, because even like with a greatsword, if you were to swing and actually try to position and do another like after the initial charge swing, you most likely just dislocate your shoulders every single
Yeah.
time you try to wrench the sword around. So it's like there must be radiation coming from that blue star that's gives you that's causing denser bones and shit like that.
Hey, I got a gem. Or it's just we're just really super strong and video game logic.
Yeah.
Could be that.
Yeah, it's video
Yeah.
game logic, but yeah, when you go once people start delve, like that's what I said when I get playing video games, you get bored, you delve into the wiki,
Well,
and then you get all this shit.
yeah, I want to know who the god monster is so we can slay it. Like, you know how there's, like, in Pokemon, there's that one god Pokemon that you can capture? I want to do that. I want to kill the god
Eventually,
monster.
Eventually, I wonder if one day it'll be
The end of Pokemon.
fuck it. No, it'll be the abomination. Like 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 one game will be like we find like an advanced one of the ancient civilizations city was underground or buried, but it's been abandoned or something or whatever bullshit they want to make up. And there's an abomination being created in there, and you're trying to uphold the new laws of balance with nature, so you're trying to kill it before the Elder Dragons fuck up humanity again.
Well, the Elder Dragons know that humanity hasn't created another abomination, so they'll probably just kill the abominations. Like, they'll probably go to war with them if they ever rise again, or if they are still alive, because we don't know if they are still alive or they are, extinct completely.
While I'm playing, a Japanese guy joins my session and then ends up killing the Anjanath hella fast. So thank you for carrying me. And I still haven't gotten the piece that I wanted, but well,
How
what
have you
can I
not
do?
gotten the things yet? How?
I don't know.
Like, actually.
I don't know. I got the nose bone. I got the scale.
What part are you going
pretty
after?
sure the Fang.
The fangs.
It's probably one of the easiest
Yeah, you gotta
parts.
break him in the. You really gotta try to hit him in the face.
Yeah, I've been trying to, but some high level niggas joined my
I've
thing and then
picked up
destroy them.
6 fucking tempered Anjanath footprints, and I haven't got a goddamn investigation for the goddamn thing yet. I picked up 4 Pookies and got that. Like,
Oh yay, Pookie Pookie, because that's the strongest monster in the game right there. You're gonna.
well, I'm trying to build some poison sets and some. I'm just trying to get some more basic stream zones. Like I'm doing the a simple task event where pretty much this is the one where Capcom trolled everybody thinking this is going to be the one where Devil Dose shows up because it just has you gather 10 mushrooms. So everyone thought, oh, Devil Joe's gonna come out when you're fucking gathering a mushroom and fucking fuck you up, but no, it's just to pick up tempered tracks.
Alright, I'm gonna go fight fucking Zivugino. Wish me luck. No, don't wish me luck. Just hopefully I can get it done at least in 30 minutes and not 40 like usual.
Just keep him in
Are
your
you going
corner.
in solo?
Yeah, the best way to go is in solo. Like with 4 people, with even 2 people, he has just so much fucking health. It's not even fun fighting him. Like if we want to talk about like a boring ass boss fight, I think Zora Magnaros is not as close as fucking Zivugino.
I'm gonna keep farming the Anjanath until I get it. Fuck it.
Change equipment. Oh, you know, this doesn't use. Wait, does Vegeta eat poisoned meat? Does he like go for that food at all, or does he completely ignore that shit?
I think you ignore that.
Well, rip me.
Poison does work well on him, but
Yeah, poison works amazingly.
well then too, if you lure him under the pillars too. Once you're able to get a shooting thing off of him.
Yeah. Do I have any poison toads? Blackness.
Angina, you cuck. I'm gonna just keep hitting you in the head. I'm gonna do this solo.
Just use a hammer. Use a water hammer, and you're gonna break his shit easy.
I haven't pulled out my hammer in a long time.
I've never pulled out a hammer.
Well, I love the mechanics of this game. You have your what must you do? You must sharpen your hammer.
Yeah, because
Sharpen
a
your
hammer
hammer.
needs to be bladed, because that's exactly what you use a hammer to do, cut things.
No, unless once you got the like that's why the Diablo set is perfect for a hammer user.
Well, not only that, because they can use the elemental less jewel, and fucking, like, do so much damage, it's insane.
I want a Diablo set.
Well, too, you know what the Diablos does, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
He's got the bludgeoning skill. So there's when you decrease sharpness, you do more damage, and for a hammer, that doesn't because hammer doesn't really deflect off anything even when the sharpness is down. Only against like the hardest monster parts like Kushaladora shit.
Alright. I'm gonna leave the party. This is gonna be the last time I leave because I ain't coming back. So peace, guys.
Take me, baby.
Au revoir.
I'm playing. Let's see. Let's go this way. Anybody got an amazing hammer they wanna join my session? Because I'm not finna use the base hammer. I definitely don't feel like crafting one either. Why? No. Wrong guy. Wrong guy. I'm not that good. Oh shit. I don't even know. It's probably full first. Probably full. I will. Just give me a sec. Yeah. I just aim for the head. Alright, player list. Alright, first. Hey, I just unlocked the rarity 6, whatever. Like, in my forge now.
Oh, the high rank.
Yeah.
Anjanath.
You know me too well. Yes. Water.
No, water's the best. I know if you hit him in the face enough with water, he can't even shoot his fire breath. Same thing. That's like water's good against the Barath and the Gyaradonis because it washes the mud off them right away. So like they can't. It's hilarious when I was farming Barath with a water hammer. Like after the 2 minutes in the fight, he'd do is shake the mud and he'd already be dry. He'd already be uncovered, and he just stare around confusingly, and I just keep hitting him in the face while he was looking around.
Just bring a hammer. I don't care what kind, just bring one. See, somebody joined me, so just... Just let me kill this Anjanath. Man. That's fine. It's just as long as it's upgraded or something.
Wait, who's farming the Anjanath now again? Snake?
Me. No, Leato.
Oh yeah.
Your boy Booty
Oh, I
Cheek.
was in your session. Oh no, you're different.
Mine's a different Anjanath, remember?
Alright, I'm gonna switch. I'm just changing up investigations before I save. Holy shit, I got a lot of bounties completed. It's not that long. It's really not like the meat and bones of the gameplay. The game's all about gameplay. Like you're not gonna get a tearjerker or a wonderful storytelling experience from the story. It gets you from point A to B. Like it's a good branching. Like it's a good storyteller for what it needs to do. But it's not gonna win awards for it. It's all about the gameplay. So still got a couple 6 ranks over there.
Yep. Yeah. And if it gets to the point where I have to make it a hammer, I will. Because I really love the great sword.
You gotta know the monster's movements and where the hitboxes are. Like that's what the shoulder charge makes it such a more viable weapon. Like I don't have to focus on evade extender or anything like for evade window to give me invulnerability flames because that shoulder charge does a lot of work.
Yes, I know. That's what I like about it.
And then you can use it to instantly go into your true charge instead of having to go through all 3 swings. Oh, because that's the thing. It just takes practice. Like I did this whole thing. Like I really haven't changed from other weapons either.
I haven't killed a single one yet. At least I don't think.
No, Nier Gigante will be your first. Or no, Kieran technically will be if you do the optional quests to get unlock him. Optional quests honestly are like a good way, especially if you do them solo, to get a good amount of money in the beginning, so you can actually upgrade and buy shit. What hunter rank are you? What? Oh. Yeah, no, that's not the amount of money like to upgrade, like final weapon upgrades and shit like that are 36. Like pretty much this game isn't it's all about carving the shit for the monster, using the materials to build armor sets entirely from monster parts. Pretty much you build entire sets of armor and weaponry just from monster parts and random items like bone piles and shit like that. It's really because each armor comes with different skills, and you build up those skills if they have levels or not. And certain skills are great for certain weapons and certain builds, and certain weapons could have multiple builds depending on the armor you use. So you can have like evade extender. If you have level 3, like when you guy rolls, like you roll 10 feet to the side, and if you combine that with a full level 4 or 5 evade window, that increases your invulnerability frames during the roll animation. So when you do that, you're like invulnerable for a full 3 seconds when you roll. I have that on my longsword, and I'm pretty dickish with it.
That's what I need. I got a guy named Mike and Pluto in my quest. One's a switch splacks and one's a dual blades. Might need to though. Well, thank you for joining my quest, man.
No problem.
I'm gonna need your help.
That's what I love getting to the higher levels, and then really because I'm just grinding levels till I unlock the next quest I need to do. I love helping low rankers out, just getting what they need. No, I'm in Leotis' session. Yeah, because the other one, he doesn't have a join thing. I don't know, he either in a completely private session, private session, or he's offline completely and he doesn't really know it. Because sometimes that happens if you go idle, or it disconnects if you don't pay attention. Well, you make other people fly. You can make other players fly up into the air. Yeah, if you do that, they can actually attack. If you do it instead of a monster, they can actually attack in the air, and you can get a mount from it. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it with the hammer, the greatsword, the switch axe, and the charge blade. I think has one move, and it's kind of like do it, but that's the most annoying one to get to. Like the greatsword, you just hit triangle and circle, and you can launch people up in there. Or if you have the Street Fighter emote, you can just shuriken them and uppercut them into the air, and then they can attack from there. No, that was to get the costumes early, everyone's gonna be able to do the quest to get the costumes eventually. They release it for everybody. The emotes you have to pay money for. But yeah, eventually they'll probably release the Ryu because the people didn't even get the Sakura one, which a lot of them were mad about. Yeah, no, the shield bash is just stun damage. There's no mounting damage from it. Only that one triangle swipe sword does mount damage. So you really gotta spam it to get a mount with the sword, but you still can get it. You actually get more mounts with a lance than you do with an insect glaive. Yeah, I get more mounts with a great sword than most insect glaive users if I get enough ledges, because I do when I charge up I get like 200 to 300 damage from a ledge hit. Especially if I hit the nice meaty parts. No, as long as they do an attack. Like, what do you mean if someone flings you into the air? When you do the back charge and then go up in the air and you do the shield bash down, that does no mounting damage at all. I saw a couple YouTubers and I tried it myself too with buddies. All we did was shield do that move, and we never get a mount off of them. Yeah, if you hit them do the triangle attack like 2 or 3 times, you have a better chance of getting it then. Yeah. I should have brought my Wiggler head.
$7 $999.
Timber.
No, why'd you do that? I was gonna. Well, actually, kind of happy you did that. Come on, hit your goddamn head. Same. That's my main focus. Same. It's my goal right now, but I need 3 fangs, and I killed the Anjanath about 8 times. I've gotten 2 or 3 or 4 out of it, but.
I got his tail. Where'd his tail go? Oh no, did it clip? Oh no, it's right there. He jumped down. Uh-oh.
I'll probably use it.
Have you captured him yet?
Yeah, I've captured him 1 time.
You want to capture him now?
Let's capture him, yeah. Let's see if it works.
Let's see if he moves. I don't want him to move when I'm...
Oh,
never mind. Do you have... Oh yeah, this is an investigation. Alright, yeah, continue.
Anjanath scale.
Oh, I got a fang.
How?
I got a fang in the carve.
I got scale on a pelt. Scale, pelt. I hate my luck. I hate it. Like, I'm just gonna start. Oh man. I've never killed Rathalos. Rathalos not that hard, is he?
If you have flash pods and flash bugs, no.
Okay.
He's. Which one's the big bang? Oh, Hammer, yeah. I was like, what are you talking? Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, Hammer's got the new comic called The Big Bang. Yeah, you know, you can string that straight from the second tier charge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna craft a hammer. I'm gonna have to get to the point where I have to craft one. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got enough fangs?
Not even get a fang out of that.
I
have 0
Do you have
fangs.
it on your wish list so you know when you have enough materials so you don't have to keep checking the workshop?
How do I do that?
Well, you have to go to the workshop again, but when you want an item, you can list up to 5, I think. You, when you go to it, I think you just hit triangle and it'll say it at the bottom, add to wish list, and you add them, and then it'll pop up in the corner, like, of the notifications when you have enough materials, but it won't account for money, so if you're, like, low on funds, it won't account for that shit. That is annoying. I remember when I learned that lesson very early when I made like a full set and a different weapon, and I spent like 10 minutes, I spent 10-15 minutes because I was looking through all the shit before I made it. And then I switched sessions to my buddies and lost everything, and I was like, oh great, now I gotta spend 5 minutes going through the fucking menus and hitting skip and all that to fucking go through this shit again. But now sometimes I obsessively, like, sometimes I save and then I'll go like just check a menu real quick and then I can't remember if I saved or not, so I'll save one more time just to be sure. Yeah. I'm old too, so it brings back the old Final Fantasy days and shit where you had to save all the fucking time and grind. I was like, oh. Well, yeah, 15 was that was just butchered from what it originally was and what they had planned, and then they rushed it out the door. Even after 15 years, because most of the time literally for 8 or 10 years of the 15, it was like in limbo. It was like not being developed at all. Like there was no resources going to it, and then in the last 5 years they pushed it out. So it's a really easy Final Fantasy game compared to all the other ones. I do like it, the 15. Like, I took a lot of time too. Like, I took I almost took a week to beat it, but that's because I was waiting for it, and I was driving around, I was doing all the side quests, and yeah, like, what was your cruising song? Mine was the fucking Calling for Rain Spanish salsa one. Fucking, I always had that one play. Even when I'm flying in the car, when I got the flying regardless, I was just fucking playing. Yeah, once you complete the game and you load back into it with your because it is kind of annoying at the game. You got to load up a save thing. Sometimes mine was doing weird shit and it was a pain in the ass to do it. But then you can go back if you did all the upgrade missions for the Regalia over the time, like increasing like the fuel efficiency and the armor for it and all that crap. Eventually, you do this dungeon quest and you find a piece and then you get the flying regalia, and then once you get straightaways and shit, you get to you take the regalia and it flies, so you get to skip a lot of the road. But you gotta land it on a straightaway too. Like if you try to land on a curve, like that shit, no, it lands like a plane. It don't land on a fucking dime. Like you'll crash and blow up, and then you gotta reload. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm crafting a hammer right now. Depending. Booty cheeks. Yeah, no, for that. Booty cheeks, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, really. I wasn't kidding.
Hey, partner.
Alright, boys, I posted it. Should I make it private or no? Alright. I just posted it, so let's see if y'all can join. We're gonna capture it this time. South. Hey Thanatos, you gonna join us? Alright. Cause I really need... I don't know how to capture, I don't have the traps purchased or anything. Like I have the what you call it, the trap to hold him down. I just don't have the one to put him to sleep or capture it. Or how far are you? No, like what mission are you on? No. Hold up, boys. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my clothes ready for my flight. I leave 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, but I'll be on like within hours later because I'm going to my dad's. I'll hook up my PlayStation there. Yeah, because I'm gonna be there till Thursday morning. Then I come back home because I'm on my spring break. The same. So yeah. Yep. But I'll see y'all later.